I'm sorry how things didn't go the way it seems. Look, I know how much you care for her, but all that matters is that I know how much you love your daughter more than anything, but I love her more than you know. Doesn't have to be this way, Rosie. You know who, because since I'm married to her now, and things hasn't been easy. And I know that. Carson. It's like I don't have no choice. I'm sorry, Rosie. This is just a one-time thing. How can I let this happen? It's not your fault. I know this is tough. You had a talk with her. I did. And what did she say? Well, what she just said, that was, completely in wrong way. But, she was, talking about how she felt and how we loved each other until I let this happen. What? You told her that. I did, Rosie, I did. But that's never gonna stop what has been going on. I know your daughter. And I promise that she won't get hurt in that way. She's everything that I ever wanted. Rosie, I hope you understand that how important that your daughter is to me. But torturing isn't the answer to Isaiah's new girlfriend. I know I wanted him to have a life, but I didn't give him any of that for that reason. I don't think we should hurt her. What? You knew the reason why I didn't like her for that reason. I know you didn't. But this is the only reason why we can't torture her. And why? Why we can't torture her? Because she's everything for Isaiah. And I don't want to be this person, tries to, not give him the support that he needs. And I'm trying to give him that as I go. But when my wife says that I'm not, then that's the reason why I'm not giving him anything of that, as you know. So why can't we not torture Scarlett? Because she's special to him. And they're everything for each other. We don't want to hurt them in that way, Rosie. We don't want that for them. Look, isn't now the time that there's gonna be times where we both know what's gonna happen in the very beginning of our lives, with lives, but it doesn't have to be this way, Rosie. You're smart enough to know that. Your daughter is everything. And I know how much you worry about your daughter, and she's been through a lot. I know that everything what she told me was true. And you lied to her? I didn't mean to lie to your daughter. I know that was wrong. Why? I can't believe I'm hearing all this. Rosie, it wasn't supposed to be like this. Why did you lie to my daughter? How could you do that? I didn't know at first. Look, I love her. The day I met her right through college. I didn't know that she had to lie about her life. I didn't want to lie to her that way. And I didn't. I was explaining to her and everything how was going so smoothly. but it went south and didn't end well. I failed a lot of things in my life with my wife, but she's everything that I love her for. Look, I know that you don't trust me to be with her, but she is my wife, and I love her, and she needs the support that she get from a husband that will give her all that stuff. But since Isaiah is now dating Scarlett, now I'm supposed to be okay with this now, and I'm not either, and you're not okay with it either at all, which I am not either, because we both know that Isaiah shouldn't be dating. That's why. Rosie, do you think everything has to happen like this? It's not the only reason why we shouldn't torture Scarlett in that kind of way. It doesn't have to be like this, Rosie. Of course it hasn't been. You even said how much we go through that life. But why are we supposed to be okay with this when Isaiah is not dating Scarlett? This is why I don't like her. I know that we don't. But that is the only way that we can have Isaiah to have a life. And try to give him that. Well, you're not supposed to. I know. But I am anyway. What? I'm trying to be a good parent to him. He wants life, then I'll get him that life. What are you talking about? Look, Rosie, don't get ahead of yourself. I know this isn't what you wanted to be, but this isn't my own son, Rosie. And I know that he's your nephew. Also, you got me as your nephew, and you got everybody else, which is your nieces. Look, I know how much you worry about Brooklyn, but she's my wife and I love her. And I hope you can accept that for that reason. I won't accept this. I want you to stay away from her. Why? Even though she's married to you, and why am I supposed to be okay with this? You never let her date anyone? Not in that life. I thought you're done being overprotective, Rosie. You hurt people. Don't you remember when you were hurting people in the family meeting? That didn't happen in the first time, Carson. Why do I get blamed for everything? You're engaged to Charles. You're about to get married in fall this year. Are you seriously not gonna let this go? Why would I? Why would I even let anything go? You even not know what I've been going through with my daughter? Even my mother is coming? Her name was just not clear. It's not. No, her name is Lily. Lily? Yeah. Well, I don't know what her name is, but she's my mother. But you never told her that. That's why I lied to my own daughter. I didn't know this would happen in the first place. I know there's not much to think. Is there? That's all you got to tell me? Well, that's all I got. What else do you want me to say? Look, I do respect that you married with her, but she has a lot to go through, and her anxiety, her depression, even her seizures are not getting better. But the moment then I worry about stuff like that, that one just caused it. And I'm worried that if she starts to be depressed about her life and where she was born, that destroyed everything for her. She was nothing. Nothing. Okay? She was nothing with other people. She's a brunette. I raised her on my own. I was single. I was widowed. And now I know what it was like to be a single mother. You were in the comments. I was. Didn't recognize me. But if I ever did that to my own daughter, why wouldn't we? Look, no matter what has been going through with the lives that you've been through with your daughter, I know. And how do you know all that stuff? Because I know. You're my wife's mother, and I want to do what's right. But I am your aunt. I know that you are. But I am still your nephew also. Once I get married this year, this won't be much of a difference. Nothing more can ever change. Since I raised my daughter to be this person for what she is, she's not just having her life as she goes on. She's the freaking brunette. When she was born that way, when she was in West Africa, her parents died. And all this was just happened. And now I'm French and he's French also, just like me. I can't believe what we just said before then. And you didn't want her to end this way. That's exactly the point. I'm sorry, Rosie. What? Why are you sorry? Because I am sorry. I didn't know that being single was the hardest thing to do. To raise her on her own like that. That's why she doesn't have a father. She said that she did. No. I am been told, which I'm not Spanish yet, that she told me that I told her that she didn't have a father. What? You told her that? Yes, I told her everything. You told Chica. Yes, I did I'm not Spanish like you. Okay. You don't need to yell. Sorry. Look, I am worried. I'm also stressed, just like my daughter. I just can't handle this. I can't handle the stress that I'm going through with right now. Rosie. I am tired of this going on with my daughter. And I'm a mother of her. Now she's a brunette. I can't believe this is happening. But all there is just me. With no one else. And since I'm engaged to Charles, and now Brooklyn's gonna have another father. Oh wait. Yeah. And since Alex doesn't have a mother, I'm about to be her mother. Alex's mother died. I know. Charles told me everything about what happened to her. And there's a lot of evilness going around out there. There's like a lot. Uh-oh. That's why I can't handle this anymore. Rosie, sorry. Just been through a lot. And since I have no one in my life anymore. I still got Charles in my life. I know I do. But he's not bendable like you are. Right? But now I know how I feel. That wouldn't just make sense. It would, it would have been make sense. Okay, that was the right one. Ow. But don't be like this. This isn't how it's supposed to go. You just sit back down. I'll help you. How can I trust you for you to help me? I'll get you right from your stress. Maybe after this video, we'll listen to the abide. That helps you. I don't have time for this. Look, we're about to have dessert, probably right at 7. Okay. I can see that you're tensed. I know how you feel. Rosie, just calm down. I can't. Here, just sit. Okay. Now I know what's really bothering you. Do you? Okay. I know how much you feel about why you're stressed and it's hard to raise your daughter on your own like this since you're single. Excuse me? Not like that. Not like that. Just relax. After this video, we'll listen to the abide. I promise. Okay. You go start the video.